What the insect does, it came to the United States in 2002. It came into Michigan, Detroit, on packing material.
Oh.
And then it's just kind of blossomed out from there, and it attacks just true species of ash, like your green ash, black ash, and white ash, and blue ash. And what it does is the adult lays eggs on the bark, and then the bark, these eggs hatch, and then the larvae, they bore around just inside the bark. Mm-hmm. And they cut the water that brings, that the tree brings up and down in the up in the tree. And if the tree can't get water, it dries out and it becomes very brittle. And this happens very quickly. And there's no natural predators, there's no natural defenses to this, so it's just going unchecked right now. And it's killed millions of trees already in the United States. And the biggest way that it spreads is by people, they love firewood. So all it takes is one infested piece of firewood to move from here to point A to point B, and it just gets, that's how it gets established.
And you find these tunnels,
Yeah, D-shaped holes.
Yep, through the bark. And what they've noticed is they have seen a lot more woodpecker action even before they identified that emerald ash borer had been in those neighborhoods. So if people are out there, you understand what an ash tree looks like with its opposite branching design, I guess you would say, pattern would be a better word, then you notice a lot of woodpecker action, you might want to call your city forester. I'm thinking Todd, Ernster, you would like a call, and folks, you would get out and take a look, I'm sure.
Yep, residents, they also can look at our city website, stevenspoint.com, and I'm very happy we have a real nice brochure along with a lot of other information regarding emerald ash borer as to what an ash tree looks like, what to look for in regards to the insect. It talks about treating the trees to protect against it. So it's a very good, comprehensive website, I think. Because the other thing is, once EAB shows up in years 1 through 5, you don't really notice it at all. So usually that's when people don't. That's when you don't really even know that it's around. Then once you find it, you'll see trees to start to slowly decline. But it's years 8 through 12 that the insect is in your community. That's when we have this massive die-off of the trees. And that's when we'll lose 80–90% of the trees within that 4 or 5 year window. Wow. And then it tapers off. And at that point, these tree care companies could be inundated and not being able to keep up. Municipalities could have all these dead street trees lining their streets. Rather than being an asset, they become a liability. And that's why Stevens Point, I'm very happy they're taking a proactive approach on the mayor and the common council. With tackling this head on and getting ready for it.